Welcome you to Gursur Education. I am Gurpal Singh and in today's class we shall continue our video class series for multiple choice questions on Constitution of India. This subject is relevant for various competition exams like UPSC Prelims, IBPS, NET JRF etc. आज की इस वीडियो क्लास में हम जिस टॉपिक के बारे में क्वेश्चंस पढ़ेंगे वो टॉपिक है हिस्टोरिकल बैकग्राउंड्स ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया। इस वीडियो में पहले क्वेश्चन बोला जाएगा, फिर उसके ऑप्शंस बताने के बाद आपको 10 सेकंड्स का टाइम दिया जाएगा ताकि आप सही आंसर सिलेक्ट कर सकें। आप इनकी प्रैक्टिस के लिए नोट्स बना सकते हो या क्वेश्चन देखने के बाद वीडियो पॉज करके उसका सही आंसर दे सकते हो। और इस सब्जेक्ट से रिलेटेड रेगुलर अपडेट्स के लिए चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर दें। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं आज की क्लास। द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 इज विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स इज और आर करेक्ट। स्टेटमेंट 1, अंडर द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट 1919 the Indian legislature was made more representative and for the first time bicameral. Statement 2, the Government of India Act 1935 prescribed a federation taking the provinces and the Indian states as units. The option A is only statement 1 is correct. The option B is only statement 2 is correct. The option C is both the statements are correct. And the option D is none of the statements is correct. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is both the statements are correct. So now we move next. The question number 2 is which of the following are the principal features of Government of India Act 1919? 1. Introduction to diarchy in the executive government of the provinces. 2. Introduction of separate communal electorates for Muslims. 3. Devolution of legislative authority by the center to the provinces. 4. Expansion and reconstitution of central and provincial legislatures. The option A is statements 1, 2 and 3 are correct. The option B is statements 2, 3 and 4 are correct. The option C is statements 1, 2 and 4 are correct. And the option D is statements 1, 3 and 4 are correct. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option D, and that is statements 1, 3 and 4 are correct. So now we move next. The question number 3 is which of the following statements is or are correct. Statement 1, the first Public Service Commission in India was set up in the year 1926 on the recommendation of the Lee Commission on the Superior Civil Services in India. Statement 2, the Government of India Act 1935 provided for setting up of public service commissions at both the federal and provincial levels. The option A is only statement 1 is correct. The option B is only statement 2 is correct. The option C is both the statements are correct. And the option D is none of the statements is correct. and your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is both the statements are correct. So now we move next. The question number 4 is, which one of the following acts provided the setting up of a board of control in Britain through which the British government could fully control the British East India Company's civil, military and revenue affairs in India? The option A is Regulating Act of 1773. The option B is Pitt's India Act of 1784. The option C is Charter Act of 1833. And the option D is Government of India Act of 1858. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option B, and that is Pitt's India Act of 1784. So now we move next. The question number 5 is, match the items of list 1 with items of list 2. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 1 में कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं. Item A is the Government of India Act 1935. Item B is the Indian Councils Act 1909. Item C is the Government of India Act 1919. Item D is the Government of India Act 1858. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 2 में हमें कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं. Item 1 is transfer of power from the East India Company to the British Crown. Item 2 is envisaged dominion status to India. Item 3 is introduction of provincial autonomy. Item 4 is introduction of diarchy in the provinces. Item 5 is introduction of a separate electorate for Muslims. The option A is 1, 4, 2 and 3 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. The option B is 3, 5, 4 and 1 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. The option C is 1, 5, 4 and 3 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. And the option D is 3, 4, 2 and 1 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option B, and that is 3, 5, 4 and 1 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. So now we move next. The question number 6 is, partially responsible governments in the provinces were established under which one of the following acts? The option A is the Government of India Act 1919. The option B is the Government of India Act 1935. The option C is Indian Councils Act 1909. And the option D is Indian Councils Act 1892. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option A, and that is The Government of India Act 1919. So now we move next. The question number 7 is, the initial idea of recruitment on merit principle can be traced to the option A is Lee Commission, the option B is Macaulay Committee, the option C is Islington Commission, and the option D is Maxwell Committee. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option B, and that is Macaulay Committee. So now we move next. The question number 8 is, during the period of British rule in India, the rules made under which one of the following were known as the devolution rules? The option A is Government of India Act 1919. The option B is Indian Councils Act 1909. The option C is Indian Councils Act 1892. And the option D is Government of India Act 1935. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option A, and that is Government of India Act 1919. So now we move next. The question number 9 is, which one of the following pairs is correctly matched? The option A is Indian Councils Act 1892 is related to principle of election. The option B is Indian Councils Act 1909 is related to responsible government. The option C is Government of India Act 1919 is related to provincial autonomy. And the option D is Government of India Act 1935 is related to diarchy in states. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option A, and that is Indian Councils Act 1892 is related to principle of election. So now we move next. The question number 10 is, assertion A, notwithstanding the introduction of provincial autonomy, the Government of India Act 1935 retained control of the central government over the provinces in a certain sphere. Reasoning R, the governor was required to act in his own discretion in certain matters, for which he was to act without ministerial advice and under the control and directions of the Governor General. The option A is both A and R are true, and R is the right explanation of A. The option B is both A and R are true, but R is not the right explanation of A. The option C is A is true, but R is false. And the option D is R is true, but A is false. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option A, and that is both A and R are true, and R is the right explanation of A. So now we move next. आगे बढ़ने से पहले हम आपके साथ एक इम्पॉर्टेंट इन्फॉर्मेशन शेयर करेंगे. गुरसुर एजुकेशन के चैनल पे आपको फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के टॉपिक वाइज मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चंस मिल जाएंगे, जिनकी रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस से आप अपनी नॉलेज इंक्रीज कर सकते हो। और साथ ही में हम कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया की आर्टिकल वाइज एक्सप्लेनेशन वीडियो सीरीज स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, जिन्हें ज्वाइन करने के लिए आप स्क्रीन पे दिए गए नंबर्स पे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो। बिकॉज गुरसुर एजुकेशन इज नॉन फॉर क्वालिटी एजुकेशन। द क्वेश्चन नंबर 11 इज in the federation established by the act of 1935 residuary powers were given to the option A is federal legislature, the option B is provincial legislature, the option C is governor general, and the option D is provincial governor. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is Governor General. So now we move next. The question number 12 is match the items of list 1 with items of list 2. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 1 में कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं। Item A is Government of India Act 1858. Item B is Indian Councils Act 1861. Item C is Indian Councils Act 1909. Item D is Government of India Act 1919. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 2 में हमें कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं। Item 1 is All India Federation of Provinces and Princely States. Item 2 is Appointment of Secretary of State for India. Item 3 is Beginning of Representation and Legislative Devolution. Item 4 is Diarchy in Provinces. Item 5 is Morlemento Reforms. The option A is 1, 2, 3 and 4 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे। The option B is 2, 3, 5 and 4 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे। The option C is 3, 4, 5 and 1 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे। And the option D is 2, 3, 4 and 1 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे। And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option B, and that is 2, 3, 5 and 4 और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे। So now we move next. The question number 13 is The Government of India Act 1919 was based upon the option A is Morley-Minto reforms. The option B is Montague-Chelmsford report. The option C is Ramsay MacDonald Award. And the option D is Nehru report. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option B, and that is Montague-Chelmsford report. So now we move next. The question number 14 is under which of the following acts was the communal electorate system introduced by the British in India for the first time? The option A is Government of India Act 1909. The option B is Government of India Act 1919. The option C is Indian Councils Act of 1861. And the option D is Indian Councils Act of 1892. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option A, and that is Government of India Act 1909. So now we move next. The question number 15 is, what were the salient features of Government of India Act 1935? 1. Abolition of Council of India. 2. Diarchy at the center. 3. Abolition of diarchy in the states. 4. Establishment of a federal court. The option A is statements 2 and 3 are correct. The option B is statements 1, 2 and 3 are correct. The option C is statements 1, 3 and 4 are correct. And the option D is all the statements are correct. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option D, and that is all the statements are correct. So now we move next. The question number 16 is, match the items of list 1 with items of list 2. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 1 में कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं. आइटम ए इज फेडरल स्कीम ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. आइटम बी इज डायरकी इन प्रोविंशियल गवर्नमेंट. आइटम सी इज कम्युनल रिप्रेजेंटेशन. आइटम डी इज रिजिड सेंट्रलाइजेशन. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 2 में हमें कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं. आइटम 1 इज मिंटो मॉर्ले रिफॉर्म्स 1909. आइटम 2 इज इंडियन काउंसिल्स एक्ट 1861. आइटम 3 इज गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एक्ट 1935. Item 4 is Montague-Chelmsford Reforms 1919. The option A is 2, 1, 4 and 3. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. The option B is 3, 4, 1 and 2. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. The option C is 2, 4, 1 and 3. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. And the option D is 3, 1, 4 and 2. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option B, and that is 3, 4, 1 and 2. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. So now we move next. The question number 17 is, who among the following was the finance minister of India in the interim government during 1946 to 1947? The option A is R.K. Shanmukham Shetty. The option B is John Mathai. The option C is Liaquat Ali Khan. And the option D is Chintaman Rao Deshmukh. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is Liaquat Ali Khan. So now we move next. The question number 18 is, which one of the following acts laid the foundation of the British administration in India? The option A is Regulating Act 1773. The option B is Pitt's India Act 1784. The option C is Indian Councils Act 1861. And the option D is Indian Councils Act 1892. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option A, and that is Regulating Act 1773. So now we move next. The question number 19 is, match the items of list 1 with items of list 2. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 1 में कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं. Item A is designation of the Governor General of Bengal as the Governor General of India and his government as the Government of India. Item B is a diarchy introduced in the Indian government. Item C is twin features of All India Federation and Provincial Autonomy. Item D is control of the Government of India transferred from East India Company to the British Crown. तो चलिए देखते हैं लिस्ट 2 में हमें कौन सी आइटम्स अवेलेबल हैं. Item 1 is Charter Act of 1833. Item 2 is Government of India Act 1858. Item 3 is Government of India Act 1919. Item 4 is Government of India Act 1935. The option A is 1, 4, 3 and 2. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. The option B is 2, 3, 4 and 1. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. The option C is 1, 3, 4 and 2. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. And the option D is 2, 4, 3 and 1. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is 1, 3, 4 and 2. और इसके कॉम्बिनेशंस कुछ इस तरीके से होंगे. So now we move next. The question number 20 is, who among the following was the first law minister of India? The option A is Jawaharlal Nehru. The option B is Maulana Abul Kalam Azad. The option C is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. And the option D is T. Krishnamachari. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So now we move next. The question number 21 is, With reference to the period of British rule in India, Indian Statutory Commission is popularly known as. The option A is Cabinet Mission. The option B is Hunter Commission. The option C is Sadler Commission. And the option D is Simon Commission. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option D, and that is Simon Commission. So now we move next. The question number 22 is, during the British rule in India, who was the first Indian to be appointed as a law member of the Governor General's Council? The option A is Raja Kishori Lal Goswami. The option B is Motilal Nehru. The option C is Satyendra Sinha. And the option D is Tej Bahadur Sapru. And your time starts now. So the right answer of this question is option C, and that is Satyendra Sinha. So now we move next. और लास्ट में आपको बता दें कि गुरसुर एजुकेशन के ऑनलाइन बैचेस फॉर कंपटीशन एग्जाम्स ऑफ नेट जेआरएफ, आईबीपीएस, एसएससी, यूपीएससी प्रीलिम्स एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन जल्द ही स्टार्ट किए जा रहे हैं, जिन्हें ज्वाइन करने के लिए आप स्क्रीन पे दिए गए नंबर्स पे कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो. लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड शेयर दिस चैनल टू स्प्रेड नॉलेज. Thank you so much. This was Gurpal Singh from Gursur Education.